I may not be a sexy boy or a boy toy, but I am the host of this podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Two Words Podcast. I'm your host, John Berkey, and with me, as always, is my tag partner, the man in charge, Radio Matt. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't really think these things through before.
Not really.
Like I put them to tape. Well, welcome everybody to our season finale, season 4.
Is this fourth
Is
season?
this 4 seasons?
Yeah.
And there are people actually listening. I thought we were just, filler for the radio, but we are not. And keeping with tradition, we are doing our performer spotlight. And our 2 words today are Heartbreak Kid, because we're talking about the showstopper, the icon, the sexy boy himself, Shawn Michaels. And I couldn't be more excited.
Mr. Main Event.
Mr. Main Event, Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So we are so excited about that. We are also going to be giving our picks for the upcoming Survivor Series.
War Games.
I hate when they do that.
I usually do, but I kind of like it this time.
It's like War Games is going to be a cool addition.
I really like the logo, though.
The logo is pretty cool.
This year's logo is pretty.
And so we'll get to all that soon. But first, Logan Paul wants to wrestle John Cena at WrestleMania, and John Cena's down.
Look, I'm also down. That'll be a banger.
We're done. We're done trashing.
Done crapping on Logan Paul. Logan Paul proved himself so well.
And I heard people are not too terribly upset with Jake Paul's performance as like a sideline character.
Yeah.
He still does. He still has just a dumb look.
He does. But I say bring them both. Let's just go. Let's just go full forward.
He looks like he's taking a few too many punches, which he probably has. But no, that could be a cool, I don't know. But we also haven't seen John Cena wrestle in forever.
Yeah, but he's a peacemaker. I mean, come on.
But yeah. So so the question is would you rather see Logan Paul and John Cena at WrestleMania, or would you rather see another season of Peacemaker?
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker's.
It's not a family-friendly show by any stretch of the imagination.
Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
It was very funny.
It was very funny.
The Good Brothers, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, will continue to work with New Japan Pro Wrestling for a couple months at least to fulfill obligations that they made before signing back up with WWE. Anderson had to miss a scheduled defense on November 5th, working Crown Jewel instead of his never open weight title for New Japan. New Japan was kind of playing hardball, saying you better be there or else. But despite that frustration, they did not strip him of the title. So he's going to be defending his title on December 14th. And then he is actually still likely to wrestle in Wrestle Kingdom, or at Wrestle Kingdom rather, on January 4th at the Tokyo Dome, which would be a big deal because if that is the case, if he does, this show will see New Japan wrestlers and wrestlers from WWE, AEW, and Stardom all on the same show.
That's pretty dope.
Which I don't think has ever happened before.
When is Shinsuke wrestling the Great Muta?
That I can't tell you. I don't.
Because I almost wonder if that was part of the deal. WWE was like, hey.
If it was going to happen, it would probably happen at Wrestle Kingdom, wouldn't it? Isn't that their big thing?
I would think. Think. Have you ever seen the videos from Wrestle Kingdom?
Some of them, yeah.
That place looks massive.
Yeah. They go all out.
They go all out. Scotty 2 Hotty is refusing to do intergender matches because he doesn't want to perpetuate the image of a man beating up a woman. As he has a family that would be a bad setting example, and I think people are not happy with him.
Not happy with him?
I think Twitter's basically like, he hates women. Okay, cool.
Isn't this...
this feels.
Don't most people refuse to do it? Most men in wrestling refuse to do those matches.
Pretty much
for that
since
same
Andy
reason?
Kaufman.
Like we don't want to like hit women. Is that a bad problem?
And that was the bit. That was the bit from Andy Kaufman, if you remember. Like,
Right.
He was like, I'm just gonna beat up women. That's my thing.
That's what made him like this monster of a person.
Yeah.
Everyone hated him in that role.
But also, like, Scotty 2 Hotty's still wrestling, and he's still like getting called to book shows. And I guess he's not that old, but
he's getting asked to do intergender matches here and there. Everywhere he turns, another intergender match is just shoved in his face. Like, no, folks, I will not.
All over the place.
I do not want to, Sam.
Very strange.
I do not want to wrestle with Pam.
That's just awful.
Sorry. Hey, the mysterious poet vandal Scripps was finally revealed on NXT this week after several weeks of build-up with him leaving poetic, threatening messages at the Performance Center and spray painting and all kinds of things. He appeared wearing a weird orange and black costume, complete with a mask that all just kind of looked terrible. Despite the mask.
What was this dude's name?
Scripps with a Y. Despite the mask, it was clear that this is none other than former 24/7 champion and personal sommelier to Carmella, Reggie himself, back in NXT. Or at NXT for the first time, maybe? Was he NXT before? I don't remember. Yes, look up that mask. For some reason, they shaped the mask like an M, despite his name not having an M in it.
Not at all. I can't.
They're not coming up for you? Right.
Well, I'm finding like some articles.
Well, you read the next news story and I'll bring it up.
Well, my next news story, hey, yo. Let me pull it up. Because I don't want to get this wrong. Jade Cargill, sorry, I think it's Cargyle. If you're from this area of the country, there's a meatpacking plant called Cargill, and that's how it's spelled. Yeah. But I believe it's Jade Cargyle. She is the TBS champion. That is a horrendous mask. Let's just stop talking about this.
Terrible thing.
What on earth?
He did win his debut match.
That is... Gosh. Do better. Could we just do better?
We're not trying over to NXT now that Triple H has moved up to the main roster.
Not even a little bit. Maybe we're trying too much. But hey, yo, AEW star TBS champion Jade Cargyle is having a beef with Bow Wow.
Because of the Cargill thing, the meatpacking plant. That's funny.
No, like that's. Oh yeah, because because of beef. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with my own jokes here. Yeah, she has a beef with Bow Wow. Apparently, they had a run-in at some.
I will
event.
never not call him Little Bow Wow.
I know, right? Like when did he? In fact, I was just wondering, like when
he did make that.
When did
that was a distinctive thing. Like he said, "All right, I'm no longer Little Bow Wow."
But he's still also like 5 feet tall, so he is, whether he wants to be or not, he is Lil Bow Wow.
Anyway, what'd Bow Wow do?
I don't know. This video is him, or is Cargyle and fellow AEW wrestlers Red Velvet and Kyria Hogan. They're also known as the baddie section. Were jawing back and forth as security watched, and then one of the women with Cargyle threw popcorn at Bow Wow, which prompted the security to intervene. And if you watch the video, this security guard literally picks up these two women, one in each arm, and just walks them out. And they're like trying to fight, but he picks them up like they're body pillows. It's the craziest thing.
He picked up Jade Cargyle?
I don't think he picked up Jade Cargyle. Okay. I think he picked up
the other two women.
One of the other two women.
Okay.
But still, I mean, like, he just picked him up and went out. Bow Wow then took to Twitter and has apparently said several times that he would love to like join WWE, which I think would be hilarious. And he tweeted out, "After my first win, I just want to take you out somewhere." And Jade responded with, "You can't afford me, bow. Thanks, but no thanks." I think probably Bow Wow could afford to take Jade Cargill out. I don't know what the price on that is, but like he could probably take her to a nice restaurant, bottle service, that sort of stuff. He's probably still making money from that Nickelodeon show.
Right. Or that Like Mike movie.
Yeah, Like Mike. I mean, come on. Who doesn't watch that once a month?
Oh, man. All right. Hey, yo. Last one for me. Tyrus, the who's gonna
call my mama. Somebody call my mama.
Brodus Clay, was that his name?
Yep.
Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay.
Tyrus defeated Trevor Murdoch and Matt Cardona at NWA Hard Times 3 to become the new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, making him the 101st person to hold the title ever. It was not a popular choice among fans, but it is speculated Tyrus won to get more eyes on NWA, because Tyrus is often the co-host on Fox News' late-night talk show Gutfeld, which often beats out Colbert and any of the Jimmys. And he also has his belt with him on the show.
Which is nuts.
Yeah. Having previously held the NWA television championship and had it on the show all the time. Isn't that crazy?
That is nuts. I think I'll go back to the craziest statement is that Greg Gutfeld hosts a show that beats out Colbert and several other late night shows.
I've watched a few clips out of curiosity, especially with Tyrus, mainly because of Tyrus.
Yeah.
And it's pretty darn funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'll admit. It's not the same kind of format as those shows. You know, it's more like a comedy version of The View. With actual funny people.
Okay. Fair enough, I suppose.
But still very political.
Last I have is the first leaked, and if you're not watching,
quotes.
I put air quotes about that because this has been a thing the last couple of years. The first leaked Royal Rumble chart.
Oh.
Which sees the likes of AJ Styles, Sheamus, and Cody Rhodes winning the whole thing, with additions of Matt Cardona, John Cena, and Jay White. And then at the bottom, it says that CM Punk was originally going to enter as number 30. However, he would be attacked by Brock Lesnar, which, like, you put that on there and immediately I'm like, okay, this is completely fake. WWE didn't even make this up.
No,
like,
I don't trust that at all. Yeah,
just somebody weird. But I'd watch Matt Cardona come back. I mean, like
that's
the pop.
That's the most exciting thing you said.
Yeah, Matt Cardona. That pop would be, especially if like you just heard the woo 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 and people lost their minds, just going crazy.
I would be super happy for that. Even if he like gets immediately eliminated, I don't care. Just seeing him on WWE TV again would be fun.
But my warning is to our listeners: when you see stuff like that, just automatically assume that it's the opposite of the truth.
I do think it's very likely that we'll see Cody Rhodes, though.
No, I think that as well,
because his wife has already gone on record with an interview this week, saying that she thinks he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he was never injured.
Yeah.
All the muscle mass is there. He hasn't lost any.
Man, that's nuts.
So.
That's nuts. No, I could definitely see Cody Rhodes coming back. Seeing Cody Rhodes win would be...
I still really want that for WrestleMania. I do not want Roman Reigns and Rock. I want Roman Reigns and Cody, and I want Cody to be the one to dethrone him. I want it to happen.
That would be a lot of fun. I don't think that Roman Reigns is coming back for WrestleMania, or not. The Rock is coming back for WrestleMania.
There's still news every day.
I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Just don't see it. I don't see nothing he's done has given any indication.
That's true, but they would also kind of want to try and.
But it's not even like it's not even like he's trying to distance himself from it. It's just like, nah.
Well, I know they really want to do it. They've wanted to do it for so long. I just think the time has passed. I think they had that opportunity in the past, and now it's time to just move on.
Do it at SummerSlam or something.
Build new big names. Yeah. I think it would be great because Roman is supposed to be like leaving, right? He's supposed to become part-time here soon, which implies that, he's going to like drop the belt eventually.
Yeah. And then only come back for big matches.
I think it would be fun. Have Cody take the belt, have Roman take some months off, have him come back acting like he's about to, take over again, hype that head of the table stuff, and then have The Rock come out on a Raw interrupting him, saying, let's find out who the real head of the table is, and do it like you said at SummerSlam or something like that. What
if? Nope. That would be dumb. I was about to say, like, what if Survivor Series next year was the tribal chief and the bloodline versus like the Nation of Domination. You brought like Farouk back. That idea went so far as to go, okay, The Rock, cool. Mark Henry, he could come back. And then I was like, oh, Farouk, and that's Farouk and Godfather.
And D'Lo Brown, he was a part of that too.
I forgot D'Lo Brown.
Shaking his head.
Yeah. Once you get past Mark Henry, you're like, none of these guys are in shape enough to wrestle. Like, none of these guys.
It wouldn't really be that competitive of a match.
Would not be. It would be like that time. Oh, what was it? It was a Survivor Series match that was no. What was it? It was Steamboat, Bret Hart, and Roddy Piper versus Jericho and two other dudes.
Oh.
And it was like the whole thing was a bunch of old guys.
Yeah. I remember.
And they beat Jericho. So I'm like,
yeah. I remember that.
It was very, very strange. Well,